In the last video, we showed how to create a data block. We've created the block out of the data selected up here, and we've created the block, which brings it down into the PARAFAC functionality. We already have the data here, so we can go ahead and run right away if we would like. However, the settings over here we can also adjust. Right now we just have the default settings. We have two different settings, the number of iterations and the number of components. The number of iterations describes how many times the PARAFAC modeling algorithm is going to come up with a solution for a specific number of components. So it's basically how many times it's going to run and give you a new possible solution. So this will give us 7 solutions for any component number. The number of components describes the components in the system. So you can see over in this data we have here, we can see a couple different peaks. Each one of those may represent a different component. So we might want to say, well, it looks like there might be 3 components in this system. So we might say, let's look for a 3-component system. When we run the PARAFAC, we will actually get results for a 1-component system, 2-component system, and 3-component system. This number is the highest number of components that the PARAFAC model will run and produce results for. Typically, we want to have at least a number 1 higher than the estimated number of components. That's going to help in the results. For speed, I'm going to set the iterations down to 3. Typically, 5 is a good number. More than 10 is unnecessary. So let's go ahead and run the PARAFAC for our block. Takes a little bit of time. We can see in the command window the PARAFAC model is running through its iterations. That may or may not be saving very well in the video with the frame rate. This particular PARAFAC section is designed to run the data directly from the block we had just produced. So this is for that block. This later PARAFAC section is for data blocks that we've already saved, like block 1. Okay, so PARAFAC is run and we get our PARAFAC results. We get this, which is called a scree plot. This shows our results for a 1-component, 2-component, 3-component, and 4-component model. The number of dots at each component represents the 3 iterations that we did. So we have 3 iterations for each of the possible component numbers up to the number we set of 4. To learn more about the PARAFAC model and what all of this means requires some independent study on your own. I'm not going to go into that, but this is the results that we get from running the PARAFAC GUI program.